first in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots Reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no problem.
Understand. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. I say.
I'm Johnny's Dough Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you own a fixed income, even if it's on a sale, in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it. With no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and best is Monday night bingo, where it's all free and you can win prizes. All are welcome, but there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another, and have a blessed day.
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this hump day. How's everybody doing this morning? It is currently 9 degrees, and we're supposed to get 2 to 4 inches of snow between tonight and tomorrow morning. Ugh. Little Debbie was first in the chat. Hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And Regina, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. And Scarlett, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Craig, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Let's see. Woke up on the wrong side of bed. I think that's every day. Ha! Anne Marie, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. And Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome. And yep, today at 1 o'clock is our hump day auction. Ashley, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. The Dough Girl sent you. Awesome. Horizons, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. And Amber, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Yeah, it's cold here too. Yeah, it was cold this morning when I woke up. Yep, I'm darn great. You darn. Today I want to talk a little bit about some news that I got this morning as I'm waking up, getting my coffee, trying to wake up and watch different things on news that was coming through. And one of the biggest things I got was, I don't know if you heard, but yesterday we were talking a little bit in reference to the tariffs that was happening. Well, this morning I wake up to this news, and if you haven't noticed it, this is part of the newsroom off of the USPS.com website. And I had to go directly to that to see if it was true, and sure enough it is. As of last night, effective immediately, Postal Services will temporarily suspend only international packages acceptance of inbound parcel from China and Hong Kong until further notice. Note that the flow of letters and flats from China and Hong Kong will not be impacted. And then, of course, with the news, I was watching U.S. CBS and in the news network. They're going to be basically, they announced it last night of temporarily suspending and accepting any packages coming in from China and Hong Kong until further notice. This was something that happened overnight in reference to a counter offering back to the president of 10% of the tariffs charged to Chinese goods with the tariff. China said starting on Monday it would implement 15% tariff on coal and in liquefied natural gas products. So they're going back and forth with that. And so as of right now, if you, and I think my opinion is this has a lot to do with any major packaging coming in from China or Hong Kong. We know what that's going to affect, right? But that went into effect immediately last night. I woke up to that this morning. Jeffrey, hello, good morning, and welcome. Thank you very much. I do plan on it. I have to go. Have a good day. I heard all flights were canceled too. Ha 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 ha. If you say so, Craig. Yeah, it is a true story. I just want to make sure. Again, when I hear something like that, especially when you see stuff like that on YouTube or Facebook, I just go directly to the source. That's how I figure it out, making sure. Amber, how are you, girls? So that's why I want to bring that this morning, because evidently drop shippers will be. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Orange juice went bad. Throw it out. That's right. Don't drink it. John, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? What happened to the Temu sellers on here? Yeah. Yep. Robin, hello, good morning, and welcome. That's my opinion. I think so too. Oh, they also have Alibaba and all those other companies. Yeah. I think it will be a problem. It won't affect me because it don't bother me. I don't buy from them. Temu has warehouses in Mexico, so they can ship from there. Yeah, I guess. Angie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Scrambling. I kind of read through that. Yeah. Let's see. Joanne, hello, good morning, and welcome. And I'm not feeling good today. Well, feel better soon, Jeffrey. Sorry to hear that. I am heading in there myself. Where are you heading? Oh, the office. Yeah, I just got a short commute upstairs to downstairs to my office. Thank God. So what is your opinion on that? You think it's going to affect a lot? It could. I don't buy direct from them, so it doesn't matter. I don't worry about all that. Let's see. Robin, good morning. Hello and welcome. Joanne saying hello to everybody. So does anybody have anything special today? No, it went up to 12 degrees now. It went from 9 to 12. Cool. So John, how are you been? Long time no see, eh? And I want to thank y'all for a great show yesterday where there was a lot of great comments and it was kept in a positive manner. I think we're going to start doing some more of those. I like that. It was nice. Everybody agreed and disagreed and all that good stuff. 56 already here this morning. Wow. I know, John. I know. Any new auctions you're going to be on anytime soon? You don't got to mess with you, John. It's been a while. Yeah, you were here yesterday. I know. All right, Jeffrey. Thank you. I'll be working hopefully tomorrow on the thumbnails for when I get back. I got to work on new thumbnails for the 2 new shows. Yeah. I got to get those ready. 3 degrees there. Ooh, ouch. Yeah. It's a little cold on this side. And I already got all my orders pulled and packed this morning. I've been sending out offers and they've been working. And I also have a 30% off sale going on in my stores. So that's even helped with sales. I have a question to see. What do you usually do if you were to leave or go on some type of getaway? Do you usually put your store on vacation mode? Or do you expand your handling time? The reason I'm asking is because I want to see if you do. I know what happens when I put it on vacation mode. When I get back, it's a little hard to get it all back and running. So my question is, if you do use the extended handling time, does that help compared to putting your store on vacation mode? All right, let's see what happens. 2 sisters and a fellow on Saturday. It's going to affect a lot of people, but I try not to buy overseas. I'm the same way. It will affect Temu, etc. I will believe it won't affect big box stores because they don't use USPS. Yeah, you're right about that. Expand handling time and reduce it as I go by back to day to day. John says, I use vacation mode. It is cold. It's supposed to get rain again. I put it on vacation mode. Michael, hello, good morning, and welcome. Extend the handling time. There is a delay from vacation mode pushing your stuff out back on. Yeah, and that's what I've always done vacation mode. And I'm always noticing when I come back, again, I do, like the day I'm coming back, I will turn my store off of vacation mode on all my stores. But I'm noticing that it takes a little more tractions to come back on when you do come back on. Put it on vacation mode. Yeah, I usually do that all the time, but I'm thinking this time when I go on vacation, I will put it on extended handling time. So my question is, does it affect if you are a top-rated seller or a top-rated seller plus? Does it affect it if you're only doing it for, say, 10 to 14 days? In my case, it'll be 10. Yeah, 10 is what I'm thinking of doing. Well, with vacation mode, when you come back and turn it off of vacation mode, it's almost like you got to work a little bit harder on your store to get your items out and pushed, is what I've seen in the past. I've never had a vacation mode problem either, but I do keep it to where I can still make sales while I'm gone. But I notice that when you come back, it's not the same as when you were on vacation. And it takes a little bit longer for your store to get more traction. Yes, I'll probably do a sale or something like that to kind of get that happening, but it doesn't happen. Be careful with vacation mode. Make sure you don't have any outstanding offers you sent, because even on vacation mode, it expects offers accepted to go out even on vacation mode. Yeah, I know. But I usually don't do any offers because of what, 24 to 48 hours? So yeah, I usually don't send out offers that close. If you put it on vacation mode, you can still make international sales. If you can extend your handling time, you can still make offers, give offers, accept offers, etc. Yes, that's what I was looking at. That is a good point, Tooch. But not shipping until you get back. Exactly. And that's what it is going to give you a shipping date for when you come back. It depends on how long you are gone. When I went to Israel, I put it on vacation mode. When I came back, I didn't notice it took longer. Really? Okay. I notice that every time I come back. Maybe do vacation mode and put it extra day so you can handle the orders. I usually do that when I do come back. I do get sales even though I'm going on vacation mode, but I find that the traction takes longer to happen again after I come back. I meant you say you can't accept offers on vacation mode, so I would expand your handling time. I wanted to say you cannot accept offers on vacation mode, so I would expand your handling time. Yes, I figured that. Let's see, you can also change your days of operations. Days you would be closed don't affect the handling time. Right. You can also change your days of operations. Days you are closed do not affect your handling time. Really? So would I change the time of operation and the times that I'm open to be closed the whole week? Will that change the handling time for me? That's a good question. I didn't know that. Good morning, Lori. How are you doing? How cold is it in your area? I didn't think about that because I didn't think that would affect the handling time. I really think I'm deleting all my videos. All right, Jeffrey, here we go again. If you need help doing it and you really want to do it, let me know. I'll help you do it. We can do that in less than a minute. By one click of a button, Jeffrey. If you have a 4x4, all the comedians out of work, and you want to try to crack jokes. Yeah, he did, John. That's right. Do it, Jeffrey. I'll help you. You haven't had, wait, you haven't leave one day open. You haven't leave one day open. So you have to leave one day open? Really? Irene, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. See, I didn't understand how that works. So if you have to leave one day open, I'd probably leave the last day. Well, because if I leave on Friday, though, would that affect the next week? Or if I put, because I'll be coming back on a Friday. So would I have to leave Saturday open? Oh, Michael? Good morning, Carol. How are you doing? You and Irene are both here together. They both came in about the same time. So, Michael, if I were to change my time, my days of opening, and leave it to say that Saturday I come back, would that be okay? Would that work? I didn't think about that because I do have all my dates open except Sunday is my only day off. But I do have Saturday, 10:30, I think, is the cutoff for any orders on my eBay store. Because I do have the cutoff date, and on each day I have a cutoff time on my eBay store. But I never thought of that. I like that idea, though, if it works. So I would have to take everything off closed for each of those days except for that Saturday, is what I'm thinking. Jody, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Has anybody have you done that before, and does it work? All right, let's see. For example, if I put my days of operation on Monday and Tuesday, I have a 2-day handling time, and I sell something on Monday. I have to ship by Monday that next week. If I put my days of operation on Monday and Tuesday, and I have a 2-day handling, because I have all mine on 1-day handling. I sell something on Monday, I'll have to ship it by Monday the next week. Yeah, because that's gonna be a good one. Hawaii, I'm leaving Friday. Yeah, Amber, I'm leaving Friday. That's what I'm trying to debate on what I want to do on my eBay store. That's why I'm asking those questions, because there's so many different options that I wasn't sure how that works. That's why I was asking that question. I didn't know that because I've never done it before. I've always put it on vacation mode, but I want to try something different this time. And that's why I was wondering if anybody done that before and does it work. But I like that idea of handling your business time. I plan on it. Be on the lookout. I'll be a couple of lives coming up from Hawaii too. I do the same. I do same day and have cutoff at noon. Yeah, my cutoff is at 10:30 a.m. So if I order comes in before noon, it goes out that same day. Yeah, mine's at 10:30 because my post office closes at 11:30 for lunch. So I try to get everything done that morning. Now, if I get an order that afternoon and I haven't gone to the post office yet, I will pack it and ship it out that same day. I've done that before. Is there any way I can delete comments on my videos that people have me blocked on my channel? Jeffrey, you can go to each of those comments and you can delete them, yes. But you have to do it in your manage your videos, go into the community, and go to each video comment, and you can delete them there. Yeah, you can delete your comments. I do it all the time when I get these weird advertisements on my comments. I did one yesterday. You can do anything you want on your YouTube. Yep, you sure can. You can delete comments. You can even delete anything that you want on your videos. On the comment section, you just have to go to that comment and delete it there. You have to go to the comment section, hit the 3 dots, and it'll give you choices. You can either report it, you can delete it. Right now I'm getting these weird comments about I'm thinking it has a lot to do with like Bitcoin and all that. But the way they make a comment, it makes it sound like, oh, I'm not sure what to do. Can you help me? And then it's got some weird company thing about uh, Bitcoin. I delete them because it's unwanted advertisement is what it is. Good morning, Wildflower. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Also, Jeffrey, just set all your videos to not allow comments. You can do that too, Jeffrey. You can set it to where you can be no comments at all if that's what you want. But that's not going to help your channel because if you do that, you're not going to have any reactions or any tractions on any videos that way. If you were to do that with no comments allowed, you'll have to do that in your settings. Yeah, you can do it. But again, it's not going to help your channel when it comes to comments and getting your channel. That's true too. Once you delete, if you delete a video, you will lose all comments, you will lose all watch hours, and anything that has to do with that video. So do you really want to do that? You got to think about that. But if you want to help with that, let me know. I'll help you. It's just by one click of a button. I'm glad to help anybody, including you, Jeffrey. But if you delete the video, all comments are gone. All watch hours are gone. Anything you had on that video is gone. You cannot get it back once it's deleted. But if you delete just the comments, you're good to go. You can delete the comments as on your channel. During March, I will be busy with Jamestown baseball. I will try to do some live streams. Okay, Jeffrey, I am confused. Do you want to quit? Do you want to delete? Do you want? I don't know. I feel like I'm playing a yo-yo, up and down, up and down, up and down. I bet it is a beautiful sunset. It's always beautiful. Stats, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Did you change your logo and your channel name? Or is that a different stats? Why am I not seeing anything? Oh, hold on a second. I just realized I got to close that. I got to switch my account because I was looking at an email I got for my Cajun Roots Resellers Adventures channel. And I happened to be in that chat earlier. And I got to switch over to this account. I didn't realize it didn't switch me back over. All right, let's see if this will work now. All right, let me mute myself for a minute because I got to open the channel. All right, yeah, I had to re-switch over my account because I was in the other channel this morning. And when I went to type something in the chat, it wouldn't let me. Well, it wouldn't let me, but it was my other account. All right, here we go. Ah, there we go. Now we're cooking with Earl. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's you. I mean, you're blue. I just wanted to make sure. And I'll probably ask that before, too, but yeah. Was this the Jeffrey show? It can be if you wanted to. Good morning. I like the fruit thing. That's cute. I had to look at it and enlarge it because it was too small for me to see in the chat. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. They greatly appreciate it. But yeah, if you delete, you got to be careful what you delete because if you delete anything on your channel, you lose any watch hours and anything you have with that channel video. But you can also set it to have you no comments too if you want. It's up to how you want to set it. But you have to be the one to set that on your account. Angel food cake? Cool. I haven't had an angel food cake in a long time. Well, thank you very much, Craig. Craig. Hashtag Craig's fault. Yeah, I don't eat angel food cake anymore. It's been a long time. I used to make some homemade, but that's a lot of work. When you started working and forgot about your call. Oh, I never. That's the first thing I do before I come downstairs. This is my third one today. Never forget that. Wow. You take a sip and it's cold. Ew, no. That's why I use this one. This one will keep any coffee. I have two of them. One's for cold stuff and one's for hot stuff. And this is my coffee one. And I guarantee you it stays hot. I love it. I will only drink iced coffee if I feel like I want to, but I usually don't. It's got to be hot, unless it's actual hot coffee or cold coffee. A box of Betty Crocker water. Yeah, but I usually make it from scratch, and that's a lot of work. But I don't make that anymore. Watch a lot of carb intake, sugar intake, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, yeah. This one's called the Arctic. They make them in different name brands, but this one's called the Arctic. It was given to me, and I have two of them. So I use one for when I drink cold, like tea, iced tea. I'll drink it out of that other one, and then coffee in this one. These were given to me. I had two of them. It was actually a Christmas gift with a double pack, and I've been using it ever since. And those are great, and they do work. They do keep your coffee hot. Usually around 9-10 o'clock, it's still hot. So, but when I go through that much in the morning, it's all good. I don't like iced coffee. I don't like cold coffee. I do, but I got to be in the mood for it. Yeah, I got to be in the mood for cold coffee or iced coffee. And that's usually in the midsummer is when I usually do that. But it's maybe one of these, and that's it. That's plain enough for me. Nope, I don't use creamer. I use almond milk. I don't use creamer. I use almond milk. Laura, hello, good morning, and welcome. Cold coffee every morning here. Drink one now. Well, you see, that's you have to have that acquiredness for it, and I just like my hot coffee, black, right out the pot. Yeah, I don't use creamer. Straight from the pot. Coffee now. Angel food cake from scratch is so much. Yeah, it is. It is. One. It is a cheat. Yeah, it's okay to do that. Or I'll buy them if I really don't feel like making it from scratch. I just buy one at the stove. That's too personal, Craig. What did I miss? Coffee, black, or with creamer? No, I don't. No creamer here. Right out the pot. Now, if I had, for example, some type of flavor that I like, whether it's chocolate mocha, chai, then yeah, I would have it in my coffee, but that's it. Johnny, do you remember you were the first to give me an IKEA bag? Yes, I sure was. Actually, that was when we met in person. Yep, I do remember. Yeah, because you never had one, but when I gave it to you. I gave those to those that at that time when I first met you. I think I gave one to Chuck too. But I know you never had one, so I gave one. Yes, I do remember. What about it? I remember that. I think Craig will miss the morning show the most. I won't. French vanilla. Yeah, I don't use all that flavored creamer stuff. It'll still be around 3 days a week. Yeah, he'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah. You're right about that one. Thank you, Michael. I will try to have all my thumbnails ready for the week of the 17th. Still got them. Oh, yes, I remember. You got it at the old house. It's at your old house. Just was wondering if you remember. I sure do. I do remember that. I remember you all excited because you never had one. It was one of the big ones too, wasn't it? And did I give you the little IKEA coin bag? I don't know where mine is. Oh, I think it's here. This jar just don't want to open, child. There we go. I know I have one. I just don't remember where I put it. It's not here. Yeah, I don't remember where I put mine. It's got a little keychain on it. It's a little IKEA coin bag. I don't remember where I put mine. But yes, I do remember, Amber. You were all excited too because you never had one. Well, because I noticed in your videos when you were doing a lot of your sourcing, that's why I put one on the side for you. IKEA, the logo on the furniture world. Yep. Yeah, the big one. Don't remember the coin purse. I don't remember if I gave you one, but I know I remember giving you the big one. I used to give those. I need to buy some more because I only have one left, and I don't know where I put it. It's probably upstairs in my office, in my quilting room. That I remember. Because I don't think it's right here. Nope. I just saw it the other day too. But it's a cute little IKEA bag. I have an IKEA hat. I don't wear that one as much. When I was giving away a lot of stuff with IKEA, actually I went to IKEA in person. The one I went to was in Chicago. And they had all the different IKEA bags. And that's where I got them from. Debbie, yes, I do help out with the St. Mark's Church Christmas Bazaar. Yes, I sure did. It was me, Carol, Robert, and I don't remember Tooch being there with us. Was he there? Oh, yes, he sure did. Yeah, he did. So yeah, it was all of us. Yep. Yes, I do remember. Oh, really? I can get it real quick. Watch. It's right here on my clothes rack. Well, it was right there. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's the IKEA bag hat. And it's got that yellow felt on the inside. Got a long sticker in it, tag in it. It doesn't have a year. Yeah. But it's from IKEA. I got it originally from IKEA. The Gordon's fish, man. I don't like it because it's too hot on my head. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, who made that, Amber? That would be pretty cool. I've seen where they did dresses out of duct tape. I saw a video where this lady, she actually made the news on it too here in Massachusetts. Great Church Sunset Videos. Yep. That's a good question. Who did make that, by the way? Sharon, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? IKEA made, yeah, they made the original, but who made the dress? Is what Jennifer's asking. That somebody made a dress out of the IKEA bags. Yes, Michael, it will go in my bag. But if I find a better hat, I will use it because that's too hot. The reason I say that is because of this liner on the inside. It's like a thick felt. It's very thick. And that's going to be too hot to be wearing that. Especially in Hawaii because it's like 70s over there. Are you talking about the resale cruise that time? Amber, that's a good question. Not sure who made it. I saw it on Facebook. I'll send it to you. Okay. I have that hat too. Yeah, it's too hot. So like a real dress from them. That's a good question. I would love to see that one. Well, yeah, but if I'm wearing it outside, it won't help me, Craig. Of course it has AC. There was a celebrity, don't remember which one. They had a dress made out of American Express cards. Really? Interesting. But yeah, there's a lady here in Boston that made a dress out of duct tape only. Now she did use out of one. They were able to use like one item other than duct tape, and what she did was she used this lace fabric for like the neck portion of it and the top portion of the sleeves, but the rest of the dress was all made out of duct tape. It was actually pretty cool. I would say all hotels in Hawaii have air conditioning. Thank you. Yep, they sure do. I remember seeing a dress like that, Michael. But this girl made that dress out of all duct tape somewhere in Boston. She made the news, and that's what made me go look it up. Yeah, it was actually pretty cool. She did it. She won. I forgot what award she won for it, and that's what made her got. That's why they got her on the news for that one. I forgot best dress made out of duct tape or something like that she was doing, and it went down the runway for something. So yeah, it was pretty cool. People are very creative when it comes to that. All right, it's that time. I just realized I didn't drop links yet. Great conversations going on. Also, don't forget today at 10:30 you have the Reese Coast Resellers Live at 10:30. All right, we'll start with Jennifer's links. I have to cheat. I cannot do like her and just grab it off to your phone. Here is your links for Jennifer, her Etsy store. I see a comment from Irene. I'll go back and check. And here's the link if anybody would like to come on and promote your channel. Anything you have going on. Let me get that link. Invite, copy, and paste. Get back to the comments. Let me pin that to the top. All right, let me see something here. Everybody's saying hello. They can make dresses. Yeah, that's amazing. Johnny, my older brother passed away. No. So that was on your brother's birthday, isn't it? Or was it this past Monday? That was yesterday. Your brother's birthday was last week, wasn't it? Let me get to that calendar. I think it was next. Sorry to hear that, Irene. No, mine, that was last Monday, not this Monday. The 27th of last month. Oh, sorry to hear that. I'll definitely keep you in my thoughts and prayers. I'm sorry to hear that. 61. So is Leo younger than you or older than you? I don't remember. I'm so sorry to hear that, Irene. Definitely. Sent it to you on Facebook. Let me check. Facebook. I don't see it. Wow. I just got a news thing from the reseller water cooler. Well, look who made it big time on the Louisville News, which was mail deleted problems from Lonnie and Candace from the Shed Flip. They made their news in Louisville, Kentucky, from all that problems that were happening with all the mail problems. Let's see. Ray. Here we go. Oh my God. Y'all want to see this? Let's share this and show it. Let me see if I can enlarge it too. Here's the IKEA dress that was made out of IKEA bags. Let me see if I can enlarge this. Can I? It won't let me enlarge it. You are sharing screens with, oh, yeah, I know. All right, let me add that. I cannot seem to enlarge it. Maybe this way. Will it let me do it this way? Yeah. Here we go. There we go. Oh, so they took the IKEA bag handles and made the ruffles around the side. It looks like an apron, much less a dress. Wow. And they made a pocket up here. That is pretty cool. That is different. All right. And I just got a super sticker from Stats. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. This is for you. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it. With no problem. Let him have it. All right, so evidently that was January 31st when they made the news on it. That was pretty cool, though. Yeah, because they've been having a lot of problems with packages being missing, not delivered, couldn't find it, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's probably why they made the news. Because that's that big thing going on in Louisville, Kentucky with their mailing system problems. Yeah. All right, let's see. Very sorry. It was this Monday. Well, so sorry to hear that. Definitely. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were older than him or he was older than you. Okay. Well, sorry to hear that, Lonnie Who. All right, Stats. Have a great day. Thank you so much. That was last week. Yeah, I've just seen it now for the first time on Facebook. As you see, I don't go on Facebook a lot. Very creative. Yep. I was thinking it looked like an overall with oh, yeah, it looks like an apron to me. But that is pretty cool and creative. It is different. Yeah, it looked like an apron, but that's all good. Very creative, I guarantee you that much. Let's see. Joanne, good morning, hello, and welcome. Yeah, it's very creative. Dancing. Auntie Mama, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Don't forget, Auntie Mama goes live every morning. Early before me. Listening, love, the light. Love and light. So I'm so sorry to hear that, Irene. I saw a thing with Victoria. It was a goal of something she can do and give up coffee. And as I'm reading the clip on Facebook, it's February 29th, 30th, and 31st. Well, of course you can do it because those dates are not this year. It's like, girl, what are you trying to fool? You know darn well you can't go without your coffee. Let's see. My packet, Ukraine, that has been in transit for 3 months is officially lost. It made it through the war zone. It just got lost in North Dakota. Wow. A vintage ring? Yeah, and the only thing bad with that is, are you able to go back and get your refund through that, wherever it was bought through? The reason I'm asking is because I know when that one package was missing on my eBay order, I had to go through and do a claim through USPS.com because the customer got reimbursed through eBay. So I'm wondering if that's something you can get done too. You will go live today at 1 p.m. Are you going to start your shows again on Wednesday, on Monday and Wednesday? I think I used to do it, Irene, at 1. Make sure I'm still subscribed to you and make sure I have the notifications set on. Yep. All notifications are set. Looks like you did a live 13 days ago. The buyer refunded and USPS is refunding the seller. Yeah, that's all we can do. Just Wednesdays for right now. Okay. Well, if you're going to do it on the thing, let me know. Leave me a comment or send me a message, even on Facebook if you want, and I'll add you to the calendar. Seller refunded. Yeah, that's what I had to do once, and it was very quick. I was surprised. You just have to basically upload your information, and they do it. No link set up yet. All right, so if anybody would like to come on, make sure your camera and your mic is on because it is set up at the top of the chat. If you would like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. Victoria put a thing about a heart biscuit at Hardee's. I have not eaten at Hardee's in a long time. I didn't realize that was his last name. Honeycutt? Move this over here. There we go. All right. Johnny, I promise I would never delete my videos because I like being on YouTube. Well, that's good, Jeffrey. Oh, Amber. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. And this is for you. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it.
And Amber, this is also for you.
Attention, attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Cajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you, thank you.
I see some jinking going on in the chat. Jinx. Jeffrey, that was a good comment. But you know what? And welcome back, Amber. It was a sterling silver ring with 3 rhinestones across the top, and it was a Soviet Union hallmark stamped in the band. Wow. That's right here. Stop saying that, Jeffrey. You know why? You know how many people are going to probably start unsubscribing to you because of that? Look at that. Carol and Jennifer both said it at the same time. Stop saying that. You're hurting yourself on that one. Yay. Carol, I have not been out of the house this week at all. I've been very sick. Sorry to hear that, Jeffrey, but you know what? Yeah, you need to stop saying that. Did you drop Victoria's show link, Jennifer? Ella. Hello, good morning and welcome, Ella. How are you doing? Good to see you. You got the blanket today, huh? You're cold? Being sick was recently, and you say it all the time. It makes me angry. Arrgh! That's why people aren't watching your anymore. And that is a good point right there, Jennifer. Jeffrey, read this comment. You got to stop saying it because now people are not going to believe you, and they're going to stop watching your channel. They're going to stop watching your videos, whether it's a post or whatever. You got to stop saying that because that's going to hurt your channel big time. Like I said, if you want to, come on over. I'll show you how to do it by the click of a button. Blink your eyes and it's gone. I can help you. I'd love to help you do it if you want. Kitchen towel to Ella. But yeah, you gotta stop saying that. It's a community auction, y'all. There's the link to Victoria's Crying Wolf Gets Hold. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I think so too, Carol. Yeah. Yep, I do too. It's the fundraiser for Dawn. Dawn Southern Fine's sister and her brother-in-law. I thought it was a fundraiser for Dawn. It's supposed to be. People bought spots for the auction today. It was a $30 per slot, 30-minute slot. Why, it does not say that? I know I saw you drop it. Let me see. What does it say? Oh, it does just say community sale. Oh, yeah, that's all it says. Victoria's community auction. That's all it says. Yeah, because that was a $30 slot for everybody. It was supposed to be a fundraiser for Dawn, Dawn's sister. Jeffrey, have you read the story about the boy who cried wolf? Probably not. If you're relying on just people in here on your channel to be successful, I would be reconsidering your plan. Well, Jeffrey, that's how you get out of just those in this community. You got to go to other communities. You got to go to other lives. You got to go to other chats. Be active in the chat. Stop saying, I'm going to delete my videos. Nobody's watching my videos. Nobody's making comments on my videos. That's like crying wolf. You got to stop all that, Jeffrey. You got to consider going out and change your plan on what you want to do for your channel. You just can't keep doing that over and over. Wow, Craig, that was a good statement you made. What? Are you feeling okay, Jeffrey? Craig? Are you sounding like a little child sometimes? Yeah. So yeah, go to other communities, go to other channels. Don't just rely on the resellers because you're not a reseller. So you have to figure out what's your niche, whatever you want to call it. Everybody says it differently. Yeah, that's the best way to get your channel. If you want people to come watch you, go to other channels, network with different communities. There's so many communities out there. Do you like crafting? There's a crafting video community. The coin community. Yeah, put your big boy pants on. That's right. Networking and new business plans. Yeah, you need to do that, Jeffrey. Decide what you really want to do with your channel. I know you love doing this sunrise and sunsets. You like going to the little lake or whatever you want to call it. But you got to change your mindset on that. You've got to be able to go to different communities, not just the reselling community. Because you got to remember too, most of the people that are in this community are resellers. Not everybody, but a lot of them support everyone and anyone in this community. But don't rely on just this community, as Craig said. I was shocked. I'm done with all of the Jeffrey stuff. Yeah. I would work on your title and thumbnails. That is what makes people want to watch your videos. Exactly, too. Yeah, you got to do that, too. Trust me, I have a video over 300,000. Yep, one video. That's all it takes. And you know, Jeffrey, you have to stop saying that in those chats. You can't keep doing that. And I see you in a lot of chats that you're always saying that. You got to stop that, Jeffrey. That's not going to be good for you. Okay, Jeffrey, that's great. But stop saying you're going to leave, because what's happening is the more I see that a lot with you. You say it in all these chats. What's going to happen is, they're going to unsubscribe to you. They're going to stop following you. Stop saying that. That is not a way to grow your channel if that's what you're trying to do, Jeffrey. It's only going to hurt you more than help you. So stop saying that, Jeffrey. Come on. I do support communities. I'm always in karaoke. That's fine. But yeah, don't keep telling people you're going to quit. You're going to delete. Like I say, every time you say that, I'll show you how if you want to. I know you say you're never going to quit, but then in one breath, you're saying you will. You said you were going to stop, and you haven't stopped. Exactly. You keep saying that's why I stopped going to your... See? Right here, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, this is what I've been telling you, and Jennifer's been telling you, everybody in the chat's been telling you. Stop saying that, because this is what's going to happen. People are going to stop following you. They're going to stop watching your videos, and they're going to stop going in and making comments on your channel. You've got to stop complaining like that, because they will, and it's only hurting you, Jeffrey. That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah. And it's right there. Read it. People get tired of that. Yeah, exactly. And just because you support them doesn't mean everyone's going to subscribe to you. And that's exactly right. Work on your thumbnails. Work on different videos. But the more you keep saying you're going to quit, and you say that a lot, Jeffrey, and this is not just to take and badmouth you, Jeffrey, but you got to stop saying that. Yeah. It's not a good thing. It doesn't look good on you. No, it don't. It's not good. So the best thing is, if you do it, just do it. Instead of saying it, do it. And you know, this would be a whole nother topic. And we're just telling you the facts, Jeffrey. And that's so true. Look, Carol just said it in the chat. Yeah. Yeah. And that's that tough love. We have to do that tough love with you, Jeffrey. And that's how we feel. Yep. I know it's hard for you to control, but you need to work on it. Yeah. And it's so true, Jennifer. And it's gonna be hard. You know, we care about everybody in this community. But when you're gonna keep saying, I'm gonna quit, I'm gonna delete, I'm gonna take off, and you haven't done it yet. But if you really want to, I can show you how. I'm telling you, I can. And that's what it's all about, Jeffrey. But you got to. When do you sell? I will be off until the week I come back. I haven't heard yet from I'm not doing any more auctions this week or next week because Friday I leave for Hawaii and I'll come back starting on the 17th. That week of the 17th, I will be on the 21st, and I'll be on actually the week of the 17th when I come back from Hawaii. On the 17th, the week of the 17th. Remember, the 17th is President's Day, so there won't be no mail. It's a federal holiday. On the 20th, I'll be on at 1 o'clock on Ella's channel as her co-host on her channel on the 20th at 1 o'clock. And then I also have the 21st, I will be on with my 5 o'clock traffic jam. And then on the 25th, I will be on with Friends Selling with Friends. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. And I want to say the 27th, I haven't heard any updates yet. But it looks like I know myself and Ella, we all did last month on the 30th. We did the Tracy's Hollow Moo squares. And it looks like we might be doing it every month. If it is, it looks like it might be the 27th on our next one. So keep up with that and I'll let you know as soon as I know for sure if it is going to be that day. I know we've been communicating back and forth in emails, but that's my next attentive schedule for auctions when I come back. We are not. Okay, thank you. We're not picking on you. Yeah, you got to stop that. Yeah. So Sharon, that's my next sales coming up on the week of the 17th. No one wants to be mean. And we're not trying to be mean. It's called tough love, Jeffrey. And that can affect other channels you go into. And that is so true right there too. Jeffrey, here's a good statement right here from Ella. Ella, you're not going to leave me, are you? Glamos, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Craig is on. Friday's show is on Craig's channel? Really? I don't know about that when he said no. That ship done sailed away already. Mm-hmm. All right, we're changing that subject. That subject is closed. Jeffrey, you got to determine what you're going to do. That's all we can do is give you tough love, and you do what you got to do. That's the end of that conversation. Also, don't forget today it is the Hump Day auction. I do not sell on that one, but I do host it. Today we got Creations. I need to change her name on there. Daisy's Creations and Toochman is on today. So, Craig, did you do your thumbnail yet for your Friday show? I know that one, Jennifer. I do know that one. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Let me, when it comes up, why didn't you get a notification on that one? The Hawaii Bucks. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. Little Debbie, this is for you.
The dollars, let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
Thank you so much, Little Debbie. I just got a comment. I didn't know if I could say this in the chat, but I am looking for auctions to be part of if anybody needs a seller. Well, Amber, the message you just sent me, yes, you can. For anyone who needs a guest, now remember, this is another thing I'm going to say about this one. Can you find a bargain over there? I'm going to try to, Little Debbie. That's my goal. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were telling me about a place that's right outside the hotel where we're going to be staying at. I'm gonna have to look it up. I haven't done any of that yet, which my plans are this afternoon. Chair dance is right. Now there is a place. It's supposed to be right outside the hotel where we're going to be. That's got a thrift shop that I'm going to look into. Check on Facebook one more time. Yes, Jeffrey, we sure can. Where's that? Facebook. Okay, so this is in reference to a message I got just now from Amber. Landshark, good morning. Maybe Debbie can go live on her channel. There you go. Yes, and I'm going to be looking for the bargains, definitely. I do not know how to do a thumbnail on my cell phone. Jeffrey, do you have the free version of, on your phone, you can do what's called CapCut, C-A-P-C-U-T. You can also do that on there, or you can do Canva, which I see Craig put that in the chat. There's many places you can do a thumbnail for your lives. I would recommend you do that. Yes. This has to do with a question I got used. Pause. Never heard of that one. I've seen the name, but I don't know what that is. Is that a program? I am looking for auction part. Okay, that's another thing. I'm glad you said that one, Amber. Amber sent me a message asking if she can say this in the chat. And yes, if anyone in our community, if you want to, go check out the community calendar. If you see a lot of the channels that have "and guest," one of the things I want to mention to you, you may want to reach out to those who do guest on their shows to get those dates. Because, for example, I know right now, Ella only does it once a month, where she'll fill her calendar up that month, and then at a certain time of the month, she'll add the next month. So if you are interested in being guest on someone's channel to get your name out there, you do need to reach out to them. Now, remember, you may have somebody to say, I'm looking for a guest. You always need to take that initiative and email them. They always have their email on their lives. So make sure you reach out to them and let them know you're interested. Because if you are waiting for them to email you, it may never happen. Just a food for thought. That is my opinion on that. Like for me, if you want any shows, let me know. Right now, Amber, I know this is far because this is what I got left. April the 1st, I have 3 slots left for the members live auction. 4:45, 5:15, or 5:45, and it's a 30-minute time slot. I only have 3 slots left. If you want it, email me. If you want to be on the Hump Day auction or the buy it now 5 o'clock traffic jam, you have to email me, because right now for the Hump Day auction, I am currently booked all of March. I only have 1 date left in April for the Hump Day auction, and that is going to be April the 30th. So if you want that one, make sure you reach out to me. April 30th is available. And for the 5 o'clock traffic jam, which is only on Fridays at 5 o'clock, the only next available date I have right now is April the 4th. I am booked all the way till then. So if you want to be on any of those, email me and let me know, and I'll be glad to add you to the calendar, to the schedule, at CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com. Let me know. During the springtime, I promise to do more live videos when I am busy. There you go, Jeffrey. What's that, Craig? Yeah, that's a good question, because I've never heard of it as something to use for thumbnails. You saw it. Yep, got it. Imaging editing app. But Canva is good too. I'm going to check. Yeah, I've never heard of that one. Chuck, hello, good morning, and welcome. And that's a good question I saw in the chat. Chuck, whatever happened to y'all auctions that y'all used to do? Sell soon. Heard everything in way. I've heard everything is way expensive there. I'm going to check it out when I get there, though. And I'm going to be very selective of what I get. I also heard that actually it's a lot of crime there, too, to be careful. What happened to your auction, Chuck? Yeah, you have to email me. But another thing is when you want to be a guest on someone's channel, if they're open to guest, make sure, like for example, I'm trying to think, who was it who just started taking Ella. She started taking guests on Mondays and she does guests on Thursdays. Reach out to Ella. Yeah, you should. Chuck, I heard. Yes, indeed. So yeah, make sure you reach out to those that you watch or you've, and that's another thing I want to mention. If you are planning on being on someone's auction, this is a good tip, and it'll be my final tip of the day. If you plan on being on someone's auction and you've never been a guest on that channel, I highly recommend going to watch a few of their videos on that particular style auction. Everybody does it differently, to get a feel for what they do and how they do their auctions, because everybody is different. I know when I automatically got to be a guest on someone's channel, I go and watch their videos. I want to see how they run their shows, especially if it's for the first time. I go to see how they run their videos so I get an idea of what I need to do. Once you do that, then you can make the judgment, is that good for you? Because there's a couple of channels I would love to be a guest on, but their timing, I just don't do late times or weekends and that kind of thing. So I would recommend you definitely go watch some of their videos on whatever auction you're trying to be a guest on, and that way you get an idea on how they run their auctions. Look at that, Jeffrey. You just got a new member. You got a new subscriber. Chuck just subscribed to you. That is my opinion on that. And we got somebody else who's going to come in and give their opinion about being a guest on someone's channel, I think. If not, we're going to see what happens. Let's see. Y'all, don't throw blankets. Don't throw sheets. Don't throw beds. Don't throw nightstands. It's Ella. Save here first. You're muted, darling. She said, I know.
I didn't want you to hear my scream.
Oh.
I was screaming so loud. They were throwing blankets, all the stuff at me.
When did that ever stop you from screaming when you do that? Emery boards? Oh, that won't be so hard. Wondered what everyone's going to do for reseller advice when you go to motivational content. And Jennifer, it's going to be basically the same thing, but in a different format. It's still going to be motivation and reselling Q&A. We're going to go with the flow. Check Kevin Commonwealth. He is famous for Fleetman. Yep, right here. This is his new one. And this is his first one. He had two different ones. He started with this one. And then he went to this one. And I think now, once he's out of these, he's not going to get these anymore. It's going to be these. So, yeah. Check them out. So, what's going on, Ella?
Nothing much.
Nothing much.
Nah.
That's odd for you.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
I need motivational advice too. And that's what's going to be happening. We're going to do it. It's going to be a Q&A live, but mostly motivation. And it's going to be just as good. Yeah.
Yeah. What I wanted to say, I just got two things to say, but my two things turn into 100 most of the time. So my first one is that I do the community sale. I haven't done it because I just wanted to relax for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So my next one will be coming up soon, this month. So just wait. Please do not email me, because a lot of people don't follow the advice that I put on the comment. People do one, don't do the other, and so they don't take part in it. Like I said, I would not email you if you don't do two things. You have to leave a comment on the post and then email me your time slot. If you leave a comment on the post and you do not email me your time slot, I'm not going to ask you for it. And then if you email me, okay, and don't leave a comment first, guess what? I would not reply to your email because the number of people on the emails that's where I go from. That's where I pick the names that people that want to be a part of the community. So, and the second one is that you do not have to be a paying member, channel member, to be a part of my community sale, because a lot of people get that you know confused, thinking they have to be a paying channel member. Please don't pay to be a channel member if you want to be a part of my community. So if that's what you're doing, please don't do it. I don't take money for that to be a part of my community. So it is you totally welcome to be a part of it. I do go by come what they call it, Johnny. Come
First
first.
come, first serve.
That's what I go by it. And don't email me and say, yes, I want to be a part of it, when you leave your comment and you do not give me your time slots. You have to at least pick 2 time slots, just in case one is already taken, because that fills up really fast.
All right, I got to say something about that. One of the things I've learned with Ella, okay, you do not, and a lot of times she likes it when it's somebody who's just starting out, so to say. But I was on, and this is what I get for assuming. You know what happens when we assume. One day I said, you know what? Ella just put that out. Let me go ahead and do what she's saying on the community tab. You do have to make your comment first on her community post, that she does. And then in the email, you do have to give her at least 1, 2, or 3 time slots that you are going to be available. I said, let me try it out. She's probably not going to let me because I'm not new at this. And guess what? I got the very first time slot I chose out of the 3 because no one had that time slot yet. So make sure you follow the directions. If you want to be part of that show, make sure you give her at least, make sure the very top one is the one you want. And then give her 2 more of the ones that you would take if the first one's not available. But you got to follow those instructions, because I didn't think I was going to be on there, because I thought she only used people that were new to the community.
That's how I wanted to start
Correct,
it.
correct.
I started it that way. It took much longer to fill it up, because I think for newer people, they probably maybe they were shy, or they just thought, I don't know. So it took a longer time to fill it up. But as soon as I decide to open it up to everybody, I mean that it fills up really quickly. So that's why I don't want to really tell anybody when, although I do have a time, which will be on the 17th. It's going to be on the 17th of this month. But please do not email me, because guess what? I haven't posted it up yet. Once I post it, you leave a comment there and then you email me. If you email me right now and say, Ella, I would like to be a part of that, I will not respond to you. I'm not.
Wow, 13. But if you're not sure, make sure you subscribe to Ella. Make sure you have the notification set up, and then watch her community post, because that's where she posts it at first, giving you the date, time slots, or however she says it, and then you have to follow those instructions in that post. If you want to, go back and check her older posts and see how it worked. Yeah.
Little
I'm
Debbie,
gonna
I
tell
don't
someone.
think you need to. It depends on what you're showing. If you are going to be selling on YouTube, okay, just like the way we sell, you don't need a display
Hmm.
stand or display anything to
Nope.
show it. If you're going to sell jewelry, you can see the way Pikiniki does it, you know by having the camera downwards. A lot of us that sell jewelry most of the time do the downward camera, because it shows the beauty of the item. If you have good lighting, I don't have a good lighting, so most of them do that. Or you get a display. If it's a bust, that's a display. You can put the necklace on the bust to show it. Or you get the ones for the hands for the bracelets, or the ears for the earrings. You can do that. But
Okay,
if
but she's going to be selling clothing. So
clothing,
my recommendation is, make sure, again, for me, what I do, this is what I do. I put everything, if it's clothing, it's on a coat hanger. It's on an actual hanger, like she's got right there. You want to make sure it's in a hanger. Make sure at least, depending on what it is, try to make sure there's not a lot of wrinkles in it, because that's one bad thing too. I see a lot of
Yeah,
that.
yeah. But at the end of the day, yeah, I can understand if you like me that receive pallets and it's full of clothing. We don't have time to iron, to steam, and stuff like that. A lot of us don't have that time to do it, especially
Well,
when
I
you're
understand,
selling
I
everything.
understand that, but
Yeah,
again, I've seen so many different people doing clothing that it looks like they just took it out of their clothes hamper. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Not yeah.
Even if
So
even if you were to take it, say, out of a pallet and put it on a hanger, let it hang so that way it'll give it some of that look to it that you need without having all
yeah,
those wrinkles.
you can do that if you
Mhm.
if you're gonna be selling clothing. You can do that. If you have hangers, if you have space to put stuff, you can do that. For me, I don't really have space. you know I don't have a second closet or anything to put clothing, but most of the time if I have a lot, you know what, and I don't have time to put it, this one just happened to be on a hanger because it shows and it presents well on a hanger. If I take it off the hanger and I want to show it, if I'm careful, I might just do it like this, to show it, if I want to. But most of the time some stuff will show perfectly if they're on a hanger.
Yeah.
So you can do, if it's clothing, you can do it that way. You can get a clothing. Another thing you can do, if you have a small foldable, or what they call it, adjustable rack, and you want to, a lot of people do that, like the Buddha chick, she has a rack behind her, so with clothing, when she's selling clothing, so she already has those in hangers on the rack. If you have it close to you and you're showing, you can just come, you can take it up. I've seen a few people do that as well, and they present their clothing, so you can do that too, little Debbie.
And also, one of the things that I want to give a tip on, if it's clothing, if it's a blouse, a t-shirt, whatever, make sure you figure out the pit to pit, which is from armpit to armpit, the length from the front to the back, from the shoulder down. Some people want to know that because sometimes they know what their pit to pit is. It could be a large, but the pit to pit is longer than it would be or bigger than it would be for a regular large, typical large item. So you want to make sure you have all that written down somehow, because if not, you're going to have to spend that time doing it during your show when people ask. That's just my
Yeah,
tip.
yeah.
Let's see. We go that for Jeffrey.
I have a small. I bought it from you, Ella. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
little
that's a
Debbie.
good thing. Yeah, you can use that to hang your clothes on. That way, it's easy for you just to grab and show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Especially if you're going to be showing clothing, like when I do get some clothing in my box, if I'm going to show it and I don't have enough hangers to put it on, I just like laid on flat behind me on my couch so that they stay flat. It's easy just to pick it, and when you show it.
yeah. And everything that you do, even if when you're starting out, don't worry about going buying displays and things like that. Do what you can, what you have.
Yes.
Definitely.
If
Now,
you
if you can
don't
figure
have
out
a
a
rack
couple of
and you
things,
just have the hanger, you can use one hanger to show all your clothing.
yep.
Just make sure you have your pile of clothing next to you, and show it. And another thing, if it's come out and the clothing is rough, like I say, sometimes, you know what, this is how I took it out of the bag. Sorry, I didn't have time to steam it or iron. I remember somebody bought a whole lot of clothing for me, and the comment they left was like, they were all wrinkled. Well, I'm so sorry, I don't have that time to iron it. I do sell a whole lot of gadgets and a lot of stuff. I don't have the time to do that. So basically, if you're going to be doing clothing only, if you have the time, you can steam it. If you have a steam iron, you can steam it, you can iron it before you bring it to show it, if you have that time to do. If you don't have the time, just explain to the people. So like, yeah, and sometimes, most of the time, people go to the bend down boutique to pick up clothes. I mean, when I say bend down boutique, I'm talking about when you go to, what do they call these places?
The bin store.
The bin store, or you go to the yard sale because you have to bend down to pick up stuff.
Mhm.
You gotta bend down to look at stuff.
I figured that's what you were talking about.
So
Little
we
Debbie
did
said she had forgot she actually had that rack from you.
that. You see? Another thing I want to give advice to, if you are wanting to go sell on other people's channel, want to be a guest on people's channel, try to go to the channel, visit the channel. Don't just say, hey, can I be a guest on the channel? And people don't really know you that much, because guess what? You don't go to the channel regularly, you know. So you want to be a guest, but we don't see you in the channel. You don't come in, you don't say hi, you don't chit chat with the people in the channel. That's another way to people to get to know you. So basically, if I go to a channel where nobody knows me at all, and then I talk to the guests and say, I want to come up on your show, and they don't really see me in their channel being a part of, coming in, even though it's a blanket hello, and you stay and you watch, you interact with people. You know what? I can't go up to them and say, hey, can I be on a guest? Nobody knows you in the chat, and all of a sudden you're on the panel. So try to visit the channels, and try to, that's another advice I want to give to people that first time sellers, or
And that's true. Who doesn't know Ella? But you know what? It's amazing on how many people are new to the community and doesn't know everyone yet.
yeah.
But there's a lot of people who are thinking about getting into reselling with everything going on in the world. They still need to at least go in, and that's why I said that earlier. Go and check out the channels. Be active in their chats, because if they don't know who you are and you're in their chat, they're emailing them saying, I would like to be a guest on your show. You know what's the first thing I do when I get that email? First of all, who are you? Because you don't have anything in the email that tells me what your channel name is. And I've done this many a times. People email me and say, I would love to be a guest on your show. What's the next available date? No clue of who they are. Again, you got to remember, a lot of times their YouTube channel is different from their email, so you don't surely know unless they tell you in the chat or in that email. So what I do is I'll go and find what their channel is. What is the channel about? Well, who are they? And if there's no content, then I'm going to start looking for them in communities to want to know who they are, and I'll email them saying, okay, thank you for reaching out to me, but first, what is your channel name, and have you done auctions before? You got to give that information to whoever you're trying to be in their auctions for.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you got in trouble. Ella is a great person. I enjoy the community sales new sellers used to expose to. And that's true.
Yeah.
And that's what's good about it.
Yeah, so yeah, just be a part of it, because at the end of the day, let me tell you, there are new people, buyers in the chat, and sometimes you'll be wondering why your stuff get passed a lot. It could be because, well, they probably don't know you, and it's not like they know you in the chat itself, so you might come up a new seller, and sometimes you might not, because you haven't established anything with nobody.
Yeah.
And then buyers might not want to buy, because another thing, like how long they don't know how long they're gonna wait for their items, especially when you're coming on to my show. Don't come on my auction if you know that you're not gonna be shipping people's stuff out immediately or at the end of the week. Don't come on my channel if you know that it's gonna take you 2 weeks or whatever. No, you gotta, you have to be consistent in doing your shipping. If you don't, let me tell you, a lot of the buyers, they do email me when there's somebody on the panel and they haven't heard anything, or they bought something. Don't forget, when people are buying from you, they're buying not just for buying, they're buying maybe to gift to somebody, and they don't want to be waiting and waiting. So I'm very particular about the people that I invite on my channel. I'm very
Another thing too, and this is a good thing too. If you're having an issue with somebody on any particular channel that you're on as a guest, or you're buying from somebody and you're not getting your stuff, what I ask is anybody, and I've had people do this before, they'll send me an email attached to whoever they bought from. And I always say, make sure you put me as a person on that email, letting me know that you're reaching out to somebody who is on my show, on one of my auctions. I want to know that so I can be on the backside of it to say, okay, what's being remedied on this problem? Is this problem going to be resolved?
Yeah.
I will then step in and say, look, thank you for letting me know this. I would like to know what the result is. So you want to make sure whoever you're having an issue with, make sure you include it with the channel person that you're on their channel. Make sure your email is included with them, so they can also see there is an ongoing problem. Because In the past, I've had people who were guests on my show that did not get their items, did not get their invoice, and wanted to know what was going on. So what I did was I had them email me, and also the person they had a problem with, instead of just me. I said, could you re-email this to that person as well? Include me in that email so I can make sure I keep up on what's going on. And you want to do that because that way they will know this person is not shipping out. They're not invoicing. They're not doing what they say they're going to do. So that way that doesn't happen again, because you have to protect those who are not only trusting in you for your auctions, but trusting that you're going to stay behind and make sure you get that problem resolved for the buyer. It's important.
That's true.
The difference, as we all know already. Yeah, but a lot of
Yeah,
people.
little Debbie, I will let you come on my channel to sell because you're active. You're very active in the chat, so everybody knows you. And yeah, so if you say, "Oh, Ella, yeah, I want to come on mine," then fair enough. There's a lot of people don't like the 2-3 hours. That's why I do the community, so you can have 30 minutes to be comfortable to sell. So
I've always told Jennifer, and I've always told little Debbie, and like anybody else, if you want to be a guest on the show, I will welcome you 100%. Just reach out to me. I never turn on my ESPN.
Reach out.
Wendy, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? And also came in too, by the way. Hello, good morning and welcome. And Wildflower. It's me, NJ. I need a good for today, Johnny or Ella. You got one. I'm not sure what that is. Might be. You know you're a reseller if. What is YMBARI? I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, you're talking to people that are in their 50, almost 60, don't know what that is.
I'm learning. Thanks. Wow, that was out of my well.
You gotta spell that out.
Yeah, and again, anybody and all, and I tell you right now, if Jennifer and our little Debbie or anyone who's in this chat that's here every day supporting the channel and would tell me, look, I'm interested in being a guest, I'll add you to a show. You know what I'm saying?
Because
I would add you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, because
Little
they
Debbie,
are consistent,
Jennifer, little Debbie, Jennifer, Amber. Yeah, she used to do this thing that she's going to bring back.
Reseller. That's what she meant. I need you might be a reseller.
She's going to bring this back. She used to do this a while back, and it was, you might know you a reseller if, is what that means. Okay, I know that. Yeah, girl, I had to read between the lines, I guess.
Well, little Debbie spelled it out, so.
Yeah, I realized it after. Yeah. Anywho. So make sure you do reach out to the person you're interested in, but make sure, and the bottom tip that I gave with this is make sure you go back and watch their videos on their particular auctions that you're thinking about being a guest on. But most importantly, like Ella said, make sure you're active in their chat so they know who you are just by not emailing them and saying, look, I want to be a guest on the show. Guess what? It's got to be a two-way communication. So Ella, what do you got going on this week before we go ahead and end the show?
Well, this week, which is today, I'm going to be on the Hump Day auction today at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, on my channel at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have Julie and Jim and Giovanni at 1. And then on Friday, I have Victoria. I almost forgot her for a minute.
How can you forget that?
It's hard sometimes with Victoria. Gosh. All right. So with Victoria, like I said on Fridays, if you're like me, that the bladder doesn't hold that well, you got to wear a diaper, adult diaper. I'll be bringing some to auction today, just in case. You got to wear some.
Look, when you're around Carol, you may need to wear a Depend. When her and I are together, she has to have one because I make her laugh. And I cut up.
Well, everybody's seen that on ours, So when you see me leave most of the time, it's because I have to go change my panty liners.
Hey, what? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Carol, with my little dog girl.
So then on Sunday, I will having a business talk on Sunday. At 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're gonna talk about small business and the tariff, how it does affect small businesses. So, and my guest is TJ Lovejoy from Pallet Jacking.
I just
That
watched
will
this
be-
video the other day. It was a good one.
Yes. So he's going to be on, and we if you don't know about the tariff, please don't come to the show with what you hear um people talk about in their social media stuff. No, we we read the news, we listen to the news, we read about it, we learn about what tariff is. Tariff has been around for years.
Yep.
Okay, so now because it's people being talking about it, it look like it's something new. It's not anything new. It's been around, but right now the way it's going to affect people haven't been talking about it the way it affects, like when it comes to small business like us. So that's what we're going to be talking about on Sunday. So please, anything you hear on social media, don't bring that to the discussion. Okay, you go find out, research about it, and real talk. So yeah.
And again, it has been around for years. And I love his video that I just watched. It was an awesome one. So definitely, I'm looking forward to that one. Well, no, because I'll be in Hawaii, so yeah, I might have to watch the
Yeah.
replay.
Yeah, watch the replay.
Look, I already have videos queued up to watch on the plane ride because it's a good 10-hour ride, if not more. So I already got that queued up on my phone, and I'm gonna have my tablet ready. So yeah. So excited to hear about the Sunday show. Yeah. Also, make sure you come back on at our Hump Day auction at 1:00. And also Jennifer dropped the Bearded Pickers Alive, which is every Wednesday at 9:00. So go check that out as well.
Are they on
And
Wednesday now, not a Thursday?
what now?
The Bearded Picker on Wednesdays now, not
Today,
Thursday.
every Wednesday. Bearded Pickers on every Wednesday at 9:00.
Oh, sorry, the Bearded Picker. Oh, I'm mistaken.
I always say the Bearded Picker, but it's just Bearded Picker. And there's TJ's Love channel. Glamorous, thank you very much. Look, you know what I plan on having too? I haven't had this in so long because with my diet, I have cut out on alcohol. I told Robert, the first thing I'm looking for is the next place we go to. I want an original from Hawaii, a Blue Hawaiian, which we had we had a special drink at our wedding called the Blue Hawaiian, which is my favorite drink of all, other than Crown. But I told Robert, I will find one place, and I have to have my first Blue Hawaiian from Hawaii. Woo-hoo. Thank you very much, greatly appreciate it, Glamos. This is for you.
Let me have it, please. I got the $.
Let him have.
You got the $? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
And thank you so much, Glamos. I do plan on using it too. Denise, hello, good morning, and welcome. And again, thank y'all, each and every one of y'all. Remember, we do this every Monday through Friday. This Friday will be no show because I am heading out to the airport. I have to be there. My plane has to be there. I have to be there by 8. So.
Oh, you're mistaking it. You're not doing it when you come back. You're not going to be doing it Monday to Friday.
Right, Tuesday through Friday, 8:30. That'll be the new show time.
Oh, so now you're doing it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now you changed it.
Okay, what I'm going to do is Monday no show, morning show. Wednesday no morning show. It'll be Tuesday and Thursday. Motivational live. I decided to move them. I did announce this on Monday. I'm moving them instead at 4:30. I'm going to keep them at 8:30 in the morning.
Oh, so you're
that way, because in the evenings I already have obligations like to you on certain Thursdays. So that's going to affect it if I go at 4:30 instead. So I'm going to move it back to 8:30. Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, starting in the week of the 17th. Monday and Wednesdays will be no morning show. But on Tuesday and Thursday is the motivational live and Q&A. And on Fridays will still be the would you buy it or would you leave it at 8:30. I did talk about that on Monday for the changes because I thought about it all weekend. It's like, you know what? If I do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I won't be able to do anyone's auctions because of the time. And I'm looking at my calendar like, oh no, I got Ella this day. I got Ella that day. Nope, I can't do it. So yeah. That's why I decided over the weekend I talked to Robert about it, and I said, okay, let me just move it to 8:30.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anywho, there'll be thumbnails out before I leave to Hawaii. Before I leave, I'm going to work on all that because I work on some new thumbnails for those. So, as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day until we meet again. Later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear it. If you want to come on after the show's over, that link is still at the top of the chat. Have a great day.